Hey everyone! In today's video, I want to talk about something that people on social media love to discuss: how to achieve financial freedom. The problem is, a lot of people talk about financial freedom even though they haven't reached it themselves. Some just bought their first car on credit and suddenly act like a financial mentor. So in this video, I'll explain the real and practical meaning of financial freedom based on what actually works. What is financial freedom? Let's fix the definition first. Financial freedom does not simply mean having savings or using the 4% rule. It's not just about spending less than you earn. No. Financial freedom means money is no longer a major source of stress in your life. It means you make decisions based on what you want, not what you're forced to do. Examples: you can travel anywhere without worrying about ticket prices. You can buy the car you want without thinking about monthly payments. You can support your parents or family without checking your bank balance. You can eat anywhere without looking at the price first. That is real financial freedom. Not saving every cent until you're 70 and only then enjoying life. That's not freedom. That's just surviving. The misconception about saving and budgeting. Many people think the way to become rich is by extreme saving and strict budgeting. But if you look at truly wealthy people, almost none of them live like that. Rich people don't check the menu price before ordering, not because they are wasteful, but because the price doesn't affect them anymore. Budgeting is useful at the beginning, but it's not the main path to financial freedom. Financial freedom is not about being cheap. It's about money no longer controlling your life. I have 5 steps to become financial freedom. Step 1. Learn from people who are truly wealthy. This is extremely important. If you want to become wealthy, don't learn from people who only look rich. Photos with rented cars, fake watches, flashy Instagram posts, that's not real wealth. We need to learn from people with proven success. People who built businesses, invested for years, and have real achievements. A common mistake people make: they get advice from successful people, then they ask for confirmation from their friends who are also struggling. That's like asking flying advice from someone who has never been on a plane. If you want to level up, listen to people who are already at the level you want. Be careful who you listen to. There are plenty of false teachers with loud opinions but no real experience. If we fill our minds with the wrong information, our lives will follow the same direction. Life is simple. Your life quality equals the quality of information you consume. If you watch drama, gossip, useless debates, and content from people who don't know what they're talking about, your mindset becomes like theirs. But if you listen to people who think big and make million-dollar decisions, your thinking will also grow. Filtering information is necessary. Remove jealousy and envy. One of the biggest reasons many people never grow is jealousy. When they see someone successful, their first reaction is, "He must be doing something illegal. He must be cheating. He must have connections." This mindset blocks you from learning. If you want to learn from wealthy people, you must remove envy, because you cannot learn from someone you secretly dislike. To absorb their knowledge, you must empty your cup first. Study the habits of rich people. If you observe wealthy people, you will find similar patterns. For example, they think long-term. They take calculated risks. They don't trade time for money forever. They build assets that make money for them. They surround themselves with high-quality people. Hard work is important, but it is not enough. What truly creates wealth is your thinking ability and decision-making skill. Build the right mindset. This is the foundation. Believe that you can grow. Many people are stuck not because they can't improve, but because they think wealth is not for them. They're used to living paycheck to paycheck, surrounded by similar people, so they think, "I'm just an ordinary person." As long as my salary is stable, I'm fine. Being rich isn't for someone like me. That mindset destroys potential. Wealthy people also started from zero. The difference is they believe they can reach a higher level. Step 2. Develop high-income skills. Money doesn't appear by magic. It is created through valuable skills that the market is willing to pay for. To accelerate your journey toward financial freedom, you need to focus on building high-income skills, the kind of abilities that allow you to earn far more than the average worker. High-income skills include things like digital marketing, sales, business development, content creation, programming, copywriting, investing, business management. These skills do more than increase your salary. They open doors to new opportunities, freelance projects, side businesses, partnerships, consulting work, and long-term career growth. When you develop skills that solve real problems, your earning potential becomes unlimited. If your income stays at an average level, achieving financial independence will naturally take much longer. That's why upgrading your skills is not optional, it's essential. The more you learn, the more value you can offer, and the faster you can build the financial life you want. Step 3. Use your income to build assets. As your income begins to increase, it's important not to fall into the common trap of upgrading your lifestyle too quickly. Financial growth doesn't come from spending more. It comes from using your money strategically. The key is to direct your income toward building assets, not liabilities. Assets are things that put money back into your pocket. These can include businesses, property, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, digital assets, automated systems that generate income without your constant involvement. When you invest in assets, you create financial engines that continue to work for you even when you're not actively working. Over time, these assets grow, multiply, and create new streams of income that strengthen your financial foundation. Most people follow the same pattern. They receive money and immediately spend it on lifestyle, entertainment, or short-term wants. In contrast, wealthy individuals think differently. When they earn money, their first instinct is to grow it, to put it into something that increases in value or produces cash flow. This fundamental difference in mindset is what creates the gap between those who struggle financially and those who build long-term wealth. The people who consistently invest in assets eventually reach a point where their money works harder than they do. Step 4. Build a supportive environment. Your environment has a powerful influence on your mindset, your motivation, and eventually your success. If you consistently surround yourself with people who are negative, unmotivated, jealous, or who mock the idea of success, it becomes extremely difficult to move your life forward. Their energy pulls you down, limits your thinking, and slowly shapes you into the same patterns. To grow, you need to place yourself in an environment that lifts you higher, a circle of people who believe in progress and inspire you to do better. Look for an environment that thinks big, stays positive, shares valuable insights, works hard, and is committed to personal and professional growth. When you spend time around people who are driven, optimistic, and forward-thinking, their habits begin to influence you. You start absorbing their ideas, learning from their experiences, and raising your own standards. Your success is strongly shaped by the voices you listen to most often. Choose to listen to people who push you toward your potential, not those who hold you back. Step 5. Take bold and consistent actions. Small decisions rarely create meaningful change. They may bring slight improvements, but they don't transform your life in a powerful way. Real growth comes from big, bold, and courageous decisions, the kind that push you forward and open new doors. These are decisions that require risk, commitment, and bravery, such as starting a business, switching careers, learning a completely new skill, stepping outside your comfort zone, and investing time, money, and energy into your personal development. These major choices are often uncomfortable, and that's exactly why they matter. They force you to evolve, adapt, and expand your potential. But if fear keeps you from making these decisions, nothing in your life will change. Staying scared means staying stuck. Growth only begins when you are willing to take a leap, even when the outcome isn't guaranteed. If you refuse to move forward, you will remain in the same place forever. Courage is what separates progress from stagnation. Final message: financial freedom is a choice. Financial freedom is not luck. Financial freedom is not something that happens by chance. It isn't a gift, a lucky break, or something reserved only for people who start out rich. It is the result of consistent effort, the right knowledge, and the right mindset. Anyone can achieve it when they focus on building the habits and skills that create long-term success. True financial freedom comes from developing the right mindset, learning from the right mentors or sources, mastering high-income skills, growing assets that increase over time, practicing discipline every day, and having the courage to take action. These elements work together. Mindset helps you think bigger. Skills help you earn more. Assets help your money grow. Discipline keeps you consistent. Courage pushes you to make decisions others avoid. When you combine these, your financial life begins to transform, no matter where you start. Even if you begin with nothing, you still have the ability to learn, adapt, and build your own path toward independence. Many successful people started from zero, but they made the choice to learn from the right influences and stay focused on growth. The key is simple. Don't take advice from the wrong people, don't allow negativity to fill your mind, and don't let jealousy or comparison slow down your progress. If you begin today, even with small steps, you will reach your goals far faster than those who keep talking about change but never take action. Your future depends on what you choose to do now. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.